Have you ever wondered why some people in their 80s still move with a grace that seems to defy gravity, while others feel like every step is a battle against their own skeleton? Is it just luck, or is there a hidden secret to keeping our joints from rusting out as we age? Imagine for a moment that you could wake up tomorrow morning and instead of that familiar dull ache in your knees or that stiffness in your hands, you felt a strange sense of lightness. What if you could walk down the stairs without clutching the handrail or go for a stroll in the park without constantly scanning for the nearest bench to rest on? It sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But what if I told you that the secret to silencing that arthritic noise isn't found in a pill bottle or a complex surgery, but in one simple daily ritual that your body is literally starving for right now? The truth is that for many of us, the pain we feel isn't just a sign of getting older. It is often a sign that our joints have become like a parched garden that hasn't seen rain in months. We have been told for years that arthritis is just wear and tear, like the tread wearing off a tire, but that is not the whole story. Your joints are living tissue and they are capable of much more than we give them credit for. There is a hidden culprit behind the stiffness you feel, and it is something almost everyone thinks is unavoidable. But today, we are going to change that. I am going to show you the one daily thing your arthritic joints truly need to stay lubricated, strong, and pain-free. We will also uncover the surprising habits and foods that might be secretly fueling the fire in your joints and what you can do instead to reclaim your mobility. By the end of this video, you will have a clear, science-backed roadmap to feeling younger in your body, no matter what your birth certificate says. Before we dive into the heart of this, if you care about staying healthy and independent as you navigate these golden years, I would love for you to join our growing community by subscribing to our channel and turning on notifications. We share the kind of senior health insights that doctors often don't have time to explain in a 15-minute appointment. And while you are at it, I am so curious to know where you are joining us from today. Are you watching from the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, or perhaps somewhere else? Drop a comment below and let me know. It is truly wonderful to see how far our community of health-conscious seniors reaches. Let's start with the big secret. If I had to name the one daily thing your joints need more than anything else, it is something I call conscious lubrication through motion. Now, that might sound a bit technical, but I want you to picture your joints like a sponge. When a sponge sits on the counter and dries out, it becomes stiff, brittle, and hard. If you try to bend a dry sponge, it might even crack or tear. But what happens when you soak that sponge in warm water? It becomes soft, pliable, and resilient again. Your joints are exactly the same. Inside every joint in your body, there is a remarkable substance called synovial fluid. This is your body's natural oil. It reduces friction, cushions the bones, and most importantly, it carries nutrients to the cartilage, which has no blood supply of its own. Here is the catch that many people don't realize. Synovial fluid doesn't just flow into your joints like water through a pipe. It is only produced and distributed when you move. When you stay still because you are in pain, your joints actually dry out even more, making the pain worse. It is a vicious cycle. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Rheumatology has shown that seniors who engage in gentle, consistent joint-loading movements experienced a significant increase in joint health because they were essentially pumping fresh oil into their system. This is why that morning stiffness feels so heavy. Your joints have been sitting still all night and the oil has settled. The one thing you need every single day is a dedicated 10-minute ritual of gentle, non-impact movement to prime the pump. It isn't about running a marathon. It is about moving your joints through their full range of motion before you even get out of bed or while you are waiting for your coffee to brew. Think of it like this. If you have an old gate that hasn't been opened in years, the hinges are going to squeak and resist. But if you put a little oil on those hinges and swing the gate back and forth every day, it eventually moves silently and effortlessly. You are that gate. When you start your morning with gentle ankle circles, knee slides, and shoulder rolls, you are telling your body to send the oil where it is needed most. It is not too late to start this. Even if you haven't been active in years, your body is waiting for that signal to begin the repair process. Now, while movement is the pump, we also have to talk about what you are putting into your body, because you cannot build good oil out of bad ingredients. This brings us to a very common mistake. Many of us enjoy a bowl of oatmeal or a piece of whole grain toast in the morning, thinking we are making the healthy choice. But if you are struggling with arthritis, there is a hidden culprit that might be making your joints feel like they are on fire. I am talking about refined carbohydrates and hidden sugars. You see, when we eat things like white bread, sugary cereals, or even those flavored yogurts, our blood sugar spikes. This triggers a process called glycation, which produces pro-inflammatory chemicals in the body. For someone over 60, these chemicals are like pouring gasoline on the sparks of arthritis. I remember a woman named Martha who came to me complaining that her hands were so stiff she could no longer knit for her grandchildren. She was eating what she thought was a balanced diet, but she had a habit of having a large glass of orange juice and a muffin every morning. We made one simple change. We swapped the juice for water with lemon and replaced the muffin with a couple of eggs and some avocado. Within 2 weeks, she called me in tears because she could move her fingers freely again. The sugar was causing her joints to swell, and once we removed it, the swelling went down. It is a powerful reminder that what we eat can either be medicine or poison for our joints. Instead of those sugary starts, try reaching for things that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like walnuts or flax seeds. These fats act like a natural ibuprofen for the body, dampening the inflammatory response from the inside out. As we move forward, I want to talk about something that might be sitting in your pantry right now that is secretly sapping your strength and making your legs feel heavy. It is highly processed vegetable oils, like soybean oil or corn oil. These are found in almost every bottled salad, dressing, and packaged snack. These oils are very high in omega-6 fatty acids. While we need some omega-6, the modern diet gives us far too much, which creates an imbalance that leads to chronic inflammation. Imagine your joints are already a bit irritated from years of use, and then you add these inflammatory oils to the mix. It is no wonder so many seniors feel like their legs are heavy like lead after a meal. A study from the University of Rochester found that a diet high in these processed fats actually changed the bacteria in the gut, which then triggered more joint pain throughout the body. The simple fix here is to switch to extra virgin olive oil. It contains a compound called oleocanthal, which has been shown to have a similar effect to anti-inflammatory medication. Picture yourself drizzling a bit of high-quality olive oil over some steamed vegetables. Not only does it taste wonderful, but you are literally coating your internal machinery with the best lubricant nature has to provide. It is these small daily swaps that add up to a massive difference in how you feel when you wake up in the morning. I hope you are finding these insights helpful so far. If this information is opening your eyes to new possibilities for your health, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who might be suffering in silence with joint pain. And if you haven't yet, do subscribe for more science-backed tips. We are only halfway through our journey today, and there is so much more I want to share with you. Moving on, let's talk about hydration. You have probably been told 1,000 times to drink more water, but for an arthritic senior, the kind of hydration matters just as much as the amount. You see, our cartilage is about 80% water. As we age, our body's ability to hold on to that water decreases. If you are dehydrated, your joints are the first place to suffer. But simply chugging plain water isn't always enough because your cells need electrolytes like magnesium and potassium to actually absorb that moisture. Have you ever felt a sudden cramp in your legs at night, or notice that your knees feel extra crunchy on a hot day. That is often your body crying out for better hydration. A great practical takeaway is to add a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lime to your water. The minerals in the salt help the water get inside the cells of your joints rather than just passing right through you. Also, consider incorporating bone broth into your routine. It is rich in collagen and amino acids like glycine, which are the literal building blocks of your joint tissue. It is like sending a construction crew into your knees and hips with all the materials they need to patch up the worn-out areas. Imagine sipping a warm cup of savory broth and knowing that with every swallow, you are providing the raw materials for a stronger, more mobile you. Now, I want to address something that many people overlook when it comes to joint health, and that is the power of your mindset and your nervous system. You might be wondering what your brain has to do with your sore ankles, but the connection is profound. When we live in a state of constant stress or worry about our pain, our body stays in a fight-or-flight mode. This state increases the production of cortisol, a hormone that, when elevated for long periods, actually breaks down collagen and increases pain sensitivity. It makes the volume of your pain louder than it needs to be. One of the most effective things you can do daily, alongside your movement ritual, is a few minutes of deep, diaphragmatic breathing. By slowing down your breath, you send a signal to your nervous system that it is safe to relax. When your muscles relax, the tension around your joints eases, which immediately reduces the pressure and the pain. It's not about ignoring the pain, it's about changing how your body responds to it. Growing older doesn't mean giving up, it means using smarter strategies. You are not a victim of your age. You are the captain of your ship, and these small lifestyle adjustments are the rudder that will steer you towards smoother waters. Let's quickly recap what we have covered so far so you can start putting this into practice today. First and foremost, remember that motion is lotion. Your joints need that daily 10-minute lubrication ritual of gentle movement to pump fresh synovial fluid into the cartilage. Second, be mindful of the hidden inflammatory triggers like refined sugars and processed vegetable oils that act like fuel on an arthritic fire. Replace them with healthy fats like olive oil and walnuts. Third, hydrate with purpose by adding minerals to your water and perhaps some collagen-rich bone broth to rebuild your joint structure from the inside out. And finally, don't underestimate the power of your breath to turn down the volume of your pain. It might feel a bit unsettling to realize that some of your long-standing habits have been contributing to your discomfort, but I want you to feel empowered by this knowledge. Now that you know, you have the power to change. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Even just cutting back on that sugary morning treat or spending 5 minutes doing ankle circles while you watch the news can spare your joints a lot of suffering. Imagine walking up the porch steps with a sense of ease you haven't felt in years. Imagine being the person who is always ready for a walk or a game with the grandkids because you took the time to care for your internal machinery. That future is possible, and it starts with the choices you make today. I know that living with chronic pain can be exhausting, and sometimes it feels lonely. It can be scary to think about losing your independence. But I want you to hear me when I say that you are not alone in this journey. Your body has an incredible, innate ability to heal and adapt if you just give it the right environment. Every small step you take, every better food choice you make, and every gentle movement you perform is a victory. You are building a stronger, more resilient future for yourself, one day at a time. It is not too late to make a change. Your golden years should be about freedom and joy, not just managing discomfort. Before we go, I have a question for you. Which of these tips surprised you the most today? Was it the idea of joint lubrication through movement, or perhaps the hidden impact of sugar on your knees? Or maybe you have your own secret for managing joint pain that has worked wonders for you. Please share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. I read every single one of them, and our entire community benefits when we share our experiences and learn from each other. If you are still with me and you are determined to take charge of your mobility, type a 1 in the comments to affirm your commitment to your health. If you have some doubts or questions, feel free to type a 0 and ask away. We are here to support you. If this video helped you or opened your eyes to a new way of thinking about your joints, please hit the like button. It truly means a lot to us, and it helps the algorithm show this video to other seniors who might be struggling. And if you haven't joined us yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. We have so many more science-backed insights coming your way to help you thrive and maintain your independence. Remember, your body is a temple, and you are the guardian. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep taking those small steps for your health. They truly add up to giant strides in your freedom. Your independence is carried by your legs, so let's keep them moving and keep them strong. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.